Unfortunately, there is such a thing as demonic Christianity. There are demonic churches, there are demonic Christians, there are demonic preachers. And before you go running and blaming other people and allowing this word to avoid looking at you and your soul, it's not that difficult to be a demonized believer. It has to do with what source of wisdom we allow to operate, dominate, lead, and guide our lives. Many of the philosophies, ideas, and thoughts that we let govern our steps and direction are ultimately demonic. And I'm not talking about witchcraft or the occult, but I'm talking about very simple things that we allow to dictate our direction. And so when it rains outside, water is present, right? When you see rain, you also know that that means that there is water. And so the scripture teaches us a particular way to discern, right, the sign of certain demonic activity. And so James 3 and 13 says, "Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. But wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace." Again, that's James 3 and 13 through 18. So it says something very, very interesting. It talks about wisdom that doesn't come from above, but is essentially coming from below, coming from darkness. And that is jealousy and selfish ambition. Jealousy and selfish ambition. Where there is rain, there is water. Where there is jealousy and selfish ambition, we're dealing with earthly, unspiritual, and demonic activity. This is a sign of what is going hand in hand. What does that look like practically? What does that look like practically when we think about something being demonic? We're thinking about celestial spirits, we're thinking about ghouls and goblins, but many of us operate and allow demonic jealousy to lead our lives, and this helps create an environment of toxic Christianity, especially when it comes to church leadership and church life in general. Because when you have jealousy and selfish ambition operating together, God is no longer the focus of that community, right? It is about one-upping one another. It's about competition. It's about crushing the competition. It's about being seen. It's about pride, right? When we see all the gossip and all the smear campaigns against one another, we're unable to be happy when we see someone else being blessed, or when we see God promote someone, right? The announcement of an ordination is almost like a death sentence because of the type of jealousy that it creates because of the selfish ambition that many of us have. And many of us have used the church as our personal club where we get to be seen by people, right? We get to meet the need of being seen by others in a personal stage, having a big name in the church, particularly when we're talking about leadership. And so because this jealousy and selfish ambition exists in many of us, it opens the door for the demonic in our communities, right? And verse 16 says, "For where jealousy and selfish ambition exists, there will be disorder and every vile practice." So we wonder, like, oh, why is this happening in church? Or why is that happening in church? Why is this so out of order, and why is this so toxic and this evil? You see this on the news and that on the news. It's because a lot of us have brought with us demonic mindsets with our jealousy and our selfish ambition, and we allow those mindsets to dictate how we see other people, how we see our brothers and sisters, and this creates a climate where people can't really get free, and when we do see freedom, we're jealous of it. We don't encourage it. This creates an environment where God is not the center, but our gifts are the center. Our competition is the center. And when the light is not the center, then darkness has the ability to thrive.